Hi everybody. Okay, so I haven't been about for a little while, I know, but I've been ever so ill. It started off with a bad throat, and then I inevitably lost my taste and all of my smell, and eventually I had COVID. And to be honest, I wasn't very well for quite a while. So anyway, I've got this new thing I've been using, which used to be on a TV in my kitchen, and I no longer have the TV in my kitchen, so I thought I'd use it for my resin. So anyway, I am going to have a little bit of a play today with some, I don't know, some powders, I think. I've got these bookmarkers, new ones, which I think are really nice. And I'm going to add some colours into them, and I have done one or two. I've had a little practice before, and I do like the effect. So this is what I did before. Where are we? And I like the effect of that because I just put it over and then I just covered it, and I thought that was really pretty. Anyway, that's the kind of thing I'm doing today with these beautiful colours. I haven't used all of them. I've used those three and this one. Have I used that one? I might have. I can't remember. But only just once, just to have a play about. So I'm going to get my powders, all of my powders out, just to have a look at, see what we've got and what we can use. And then we can have a little play, add some colour, even perhaps do something a little different on them, I think, or add a little something. Okay, so I've got this one here on the end, which what I did before was I coloured them individually different colours. It took a little bit of time, but it was nice. But I'm going to, I think, I might do the dogs. I could do that, these bluish colours. Especially if you've got, I haven't got a dog. I did have a dog, but sadly he died last year and I was heartbroken. So I'm just going to put some powders on these ones, on the footprints. I don't mind if they go off the footprint. It's not about covering them up, it's about highlighting them. So I'm just going to put a few little bits on. So yes, I haven't been very well, and I do apologise. I'm so sorry for not being about. So please subscribe and turn on your notifications and share it, and definitely comment. I would like to hear from people if that's all right. It's not going brilliantly at the moment, but it would be nice if it did. I would appreciate some viewing and some help on this. You know, I'm not doing brilliantly well, but you know, it's all about helping. So what I'd like you to do is, if anybody subscribes to my channel, tell me that you've subscribed, because I've got lots of things I would like to give away. And all those who have said they have subscribed, just say in the comments, I've subscribed. And then I'm going to put your names into a little collective. And I will pick a couple of people and I will send a few bits and pieces off to you, whether it be the bookmarkers I'm doing here, which I think would be really nice, maybe as you're watching me do them. Or whatever you like, whether you'd like a keyring or whatever, just tell me what you'd like. If you've seen my videos, tell me the kind of thing you'd like. Keyring or bookmarker or something small. And the first person who does it, who says I have subscribed, will get a trinket box as well. So that's a great incentive, isn't it? Because I don't have many. So all you've got to do in the box is say I've subscribed, and the very first person who does it will also get a trinket box, and they will be put into a choice of having their name brought out into the, like, I suppose the draw really. There'll be quite a few sort of gifts to give away. I'm not just going to keep it as one thing. So I've done this as a random, general random everywhere type of colour, as you can see. And I think that looks really pretty. If you'd like this bookmarker as well, then you can have it if you so choose, especially if you have a dog. I've already made up my resin, so let's add some to these little red hearts, or these little hearts. They haven't necessarily got to be red, have they? But I will do some of them red. I do like it when the powder goes on like this, because not only does it make everything come out really lovely and it keeps it shiny, it's also quite a clean sort of setup, you know. It's I like this way of doing it. Put my top on there. I mean, I'll put that on in a second. So how is everybody? Comment in the box below and let me know how you've been doing, what you've been up to. Is there anything you'd like me to talk about? Because yes, I had this COVID. Oh my goodness! Do you know I have been vaccinated, and to be honest, I'm glad, because I don't understand why people are not. You know, if it's going to stop you from getting ill, then why would you not want to? And to be honest, I've had no. I'm the kind of person that if it's going to happen to, like if there's going to be a reaction to something, that's me. I get the reaction, but I've had nothing. Everything has been fine. And on Saturday, I'm due to get my flu jab, my yearly flu jab, which I'm glad about. But yeah, it's a weird feeling not being able to taste anything or smell anything. It's really strange. I was eating boiled sweets just to keep something, sort of keep my mouth wet. It was such a weird feeling. But that took me about 2 weeks, I think, to get over properly. Oh my gosh, I was really bad. And I don't know if anybody's had it. If you've had it, let me know and tell me how you were. So, does anybody like reading or listening to audio books? Because if you do, I love to listen to audio books, especially a good crime thriller, a whodunit kind of thing, or a bit of something that's got a bit of mystery in it and keeps you guessing right to the very end. Susan Hill was great at that with her detective, Simon Sarela, and also Peter James with Grace. I've read all those. Sometimes I find that the stories are done in the same way, which, don't get me wrong, I love Peter James, but I do find that the stories, I know almost who's done it, in a sense that you can almost guess it when you've read so many of the books. You know how he writes. That one's pretty. It's got the gold, and I don't know if you can see them dazzling. That one's quite nice. So yeah, it's what should we do? So anyway, I was thinking of doing some kind of book club kind of esque thing. If anybody's interested, especially with the bookmarkers, perhaps if you read a lot of those books, we can do like a book club. I've read a lot of Sally Rigby and Susan Hill, amazing writer she is. Who else have I read a lot of? Gosh, there's so many of them, I can't remember. And I like to read them in bulk, if you know what I mean. I like to read the whole setup and see how they go from there. And I've read a lot of standalone books as well, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. But you know, so I was thinking of perhaps if we started some kind of book club, if anybody's interested. So yeah, if you are interested, please let me know and go from there, and then I can perhaps look at some books and we can all read them together, which I think would be lovely. And all I'm doing with this is I'm just adding some powders just to get a bit of something on there. You know, at this moment, I'm, you know, it's when it's Christmas and things, I'll be doing a lot more because I have the guy. Do you remember Andrew, who I did his keychains for? Well, he asked me to do some other things for him, and I was really chuffed, and I do thank him for that. I had other things to do as well, but he asked me if I would do some, because I do crochet as well. He asked me to make a scarf and a hat for his dad, and I wish his dad a happy birthday. And also he wanted some more coasters, because I'd sent him some coasters that I'd made just to sort of say thank you, because I do believe in if you're gonna, I do like to send more than one item. You know, I tend to add a little gift in my packages when I send them. It's quite nice to see what you have. So this time I sent him some bookmarkers, and last time I sent him the coasters, and he asked me to make some more of them, which I did for him, as well as crocheting the hat and scarf. And of course I haven't been very well, and it's taken me a little while to do them, and I sent him them as a compensation. Mind you, my mold for my coaster broke, so I had to order a new one, and that was a bit of a Bit of a nuisance, I must say. So we've got those there, so let's put these back where they belonged, and out of the way. Excuse me, I'm still sort of struggling with different illnesses and things, but I'll live. So I got these sort of glitter things. I'm going to add a little bit of something in there. Not a lot, just a little bit of something. And like that. If I get my brush back, I can brush those. Where did I put my brush? Oh, there it is. I don't think this was their brush, but as long as it brushes things to one side, we're all right. I just want a bit of a hint of something in there. And I'm going to add where is it there? Some of these things which I've got, I think these are nice. I like these things. They're just sort of like a bit of an iridescent sort of colour. Just a little bit of something to add a bit of dazzle. Nothing too fancy. Okay. It just adds on the other side. Oh, there's quite a few in there. I don't want all of those. Oh, I am going in this one. Here we go. So, have anybody else had COVID? Because it's horrible. My daughter had it first, and when my son was getting his son christened, and although she went to the church, she had to sit further away from everybody else, and right out, right at the back, and oh, it was horrible, bless her. And then she had to go home. She couldn't stay then for the little do they had in the afternoon, because obviously she couldn't mix with people, and it was quite sad. Okay, right. Let's start putting some of this in here. I'm actually using Let's Resin. And the only reason I'm using Let's Resin is because they didn't have... Actually, it was because I think it was because it was cheaper than the J Diction. It was not the J Diction, sorry, the Sigwong. Gosh, I can't get my words. My brain has been fried lately. It was cheaper than the Sigwong, and they had I think it was like £10 off on Amazon, so I decided to get myself some. And it's not bad, I gotta be fair, it is quite nice. I have used it on a couple of other projects, and I do like it, it's not, I'm not saying it's bad, good God. But, we'll work with it and see where we go. But, so I hope everybody's doing okay. I think, I'm not sure if I am or I'm not looking forward to Christmas this year. Anybody else? I save with Park every year, which does take, oh my God, it's an enormous help, because when I get a card and then all I've got to do then is look online, order my bits and pieces, so much easier with a card. And then it comes and I'm done. And the other good thing about it is I can you see? I hope you can see. I can order things from Iceland, so I can get my food from Iceland or Sainsbury's. I can go shopping with it, which is great. And I don't order a lot, to be fair. I only order about £400, but I've got 3 little boys to buy for now this year. Of course I buy for my children because they're my children, and it's, who doesn't buy for I would not buy for my kids. Oh my gosh, they're still my kids after all, regardless of their age. And I do buy for their partners as well, but I don't go mad. It's token stuff, I buy them enough to sort of, so they've got something to open come Christmas. And we sort of go from there, and it's quite nice. So, and I don't know what I'm doing Christmas. I don't know if I'm going out, if I'm staying in, this year or last year rather, there was myself and my daughter. We had a nice Christmas between us, but I think it's nice to be with lots of family. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix a little bit of my diamond sparkle into my resin. It's an alcohol diamond sparkle. There, can you see it? Look, it's beautiful. So, I'm going to add it. Look at that. How pretty is that? So this is going to be a quick video today, just to catch up, and then I can come back and demold. If not tomorrow, today is Tuesday. So if not tomorrow, then Thursday. And hopefully they will be set. They should be set. Why wouldn't they be set? I'm going to add the sparkle in here actually as well, just a little bit, because I think that's the gold one and I think it warrants it. Mind you, it looks like I'll be adding sparkle to all of them at this rate. No, I'll leave it for now. I can come back and put it into something else. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get my heat gun and just disperse some of the bubbles and things, but the rest I'm going to leave like that until we come back, and we shall mould it again. For me, it'll be a couple of days, possibly 1, but maybe 2. And for yourself, it'll be shortly. So I will see you in a minute, and we shall go from there. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget, please subscribe. Tell me you've subscribed, and I will put your name forward into getting one of these once I'm done with them, perhaps. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 to go. So if I get 9 people to say I've subscribed, so the first one who does it will get a trinket box. The further 8 people, because I give one of these as well. Further 8 people then will get one of these, and we shall see where it goes. So thank you for joining me. I'm Kath with Crafting with Kath, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye now.